So today we are going to see about the resonance structures. Okay, so why this resonance structure is necessary, what is this type of structure, and etc are covered in this concept. Okay, so now let me read this first and then I will be explaining you why it is important and what is the formation of the same. According to the concept of resonance, whenever a single Lewis structure cannot describe a molecule accurately, a number of structures with similar energy, positions of nuclei, bonding and non-bonding pair of electrons are taken as the canonical structures of the hybrid, which describes the molecule accurately. Means what? If we take an example here in our textbook, the example of O3 is given. So when we consider an example of O3, more than two structures are possible. I mean, two structures are possible, which is proving right according to the Lewis structure. Okay, so Lewis structure is having few of the rules that it should obey the octet rule and etc. And outermost orbit and outermost electron should be completely filled and sharing of electron should be done properly and etc. Things are there. Okay, so in this O3, we know that there are three oxygens. Okay, one is at the center and two at its terminal end. So there are two structures which are possible and both are obeying the Lewis structure. But as we have discussed earlier that no single compound can have two different type of structure. अगर structure अलग होगा तो उसका नाम अलग हो जाएगा. Right, जैसे कि आप बोलोगे मैम आपने तो पढ़ाया था 10th स्टैंडर्ड में that sulfur is having more than one structures. But sulfur is having more than one structures means what? Sulfur can bind in different ways to form different structures, but their compounds are different. Sulfur will be red sulfur or brown sulfur. Okay, so if their structures will differ, then definitely their name will also differ. But here in this case, when you see of O3, ozone, or you can say of benzene, benzene is C6H6. So there are many compounds like CO2 also. Okay, there are compounds which can have more than one structures which obeys the Lewis rules. So what can be done in that case? That is a resonance structure is created for the same. Okay, so I will be showing you about that resonance structure in the next slide. For O3, the two structures shown above constitute the canonical structures or resonating structures and their hybrid, that is, the third structure, represents the structure of O3 more accurately. Okay, so जो दो स्ट्रक्चर बनते हैं जो लेविस स्ट्रक्चर बनाते हैं मतलब लेविस स्ट्रक्चर बोला जा सकता है उनको, उनकी जगह पे जो थर्ड स्ट्रक्चर है वो मोर stable hai, okay, and it is more accurate, okay, and this is known as the resonance hybrid. Hybrid is represented by a double headed arrows. Okay, so now let us see how it is formed. Okay, so with an example let me explain you about resonance with the help of example of ozone. Okay, so now here you will see the structure of ozone. Okay, so structure of ozone, we know that it is having three oxygens. When it is having three oxygens, first we should know that it should complete its octet rule. Okay, so if we check about octet rule, first of all, how many electrons are there in the outermost orbit of oxygen? Six electrons. Okay, so in order to see that this structure whether it is stable or not, let us see. So for this terminal octet, terminal oxygen, 1 2 3 4 5 6 electrons are there, and here it is sharing 2 electrons, so 7 and 8 for this oxygen, right? So it is stable. Okay, I mean it is completing its octet. Now when we talk about the center oxygen, it is having what? Two lone pair electrons, that is two electrons, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. As I have already told you, single bond contains two electrons, so definitely it is having three bonds, 1 2 and 3 bonds. Okay, so 6 electrons and 1 and 2, that is 7 and 8. So again, this octet is fulfilled. Now, when we talk about this oxygen, here also you see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, double bond is there. So 4 electrons, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Okay, so this is the first structure which shows the structure of O3. Okay, in this structure, you see that everything is fulfilled and everything is going on properly. Okay, but can I draw my structure like this? Definitely yes. In this structure, you will see that double bond is here and single bond is here. But if we draw double bond here and single bond here, then also this structure is appropriate only. How? Let us check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oxygen over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this is also right structure, this is also right structure. Okay, we can say both are the mirror image of each other also. Okay, but as I told you, no structures should be similar. I mean, two structures cannot be similar. So in this case, what is to be done? Okay, so in this case, the third structure is considered the proper one. So here in the third structure, you will see that double bond is not drawn completely on both the sides. Okay. Here also you can see that dash dash dash. Here also you can see dash dash dash. Means what? It can fluctuate its double bond from here to here and from here to here. Okay, and again, whatever, when we say the bond order in this, the bond order in this is 2. Okay, there are two double bonds over here, and here it is 1. Here it is 2, and here it is 1. Okay, but here, when we are checking out the third structure, here we have to consider, हम बोल सकते हैं ऐसा कि इनका bond order ना तो 2 है ना तो 1 है, but it is 1.5 on both the sides. Okay, so in this structure, the above two structures, the bond length is different. This bond length will be different than this bond length. Definitely yes. Why? Because here there is single bond and here there is double bond. Same way it will be here, double bond and single bond. Okay, but when we consider about the third structure, which is the resonating structure, in that you will see that both the bonds are, I mean, the both the bond lengths are equal, and it is 1 to 8 pm. Both the bonds are equal and the bond length is 1 to 8 pm. Okay, even when we talk about the energies, the energy of this and this will be same. Okay, but energy of this is not the same as this and this. Okay, and this third structure is more stable compared to structure 1 and compared to structure 2. Okay, so in this way, when we can say that the double bonds are fluctuating from one place to another place, at that time the third structure is created, which is known as the resonating structure. Okay, so for example, ozone O, oxygen molecule, can be equally represented by the structure 1 and 2 bonds and a oxygen oxygen double bond. Okay, the normal oxygen oxygen bond and the oxygen oxygen double bond length are 148 pm and 121 pm respectively. Means what? When there is single bond, it will be 148, and when where there is double bond, it will be 121. But experimentally, when the bond length of the proper O3 molecule is found out, it is how much? It is 128 pm. It is 128 pm. Thus, the molecule are intermediated between the double bond and the single bond. Okay, 128 pm, I told you it is of the third structure, right? So, which is more accurate compared to the single bond and double bond. This cannot be represented by either of the two Lewis structure shown above. Okay, इसका जो बॉन्ड लेंथ है वो 128 है, वो ना तो इक्वेशन ना, या तो ना ही प्रूव होता है स्ट्रक्चर 1 से, ना ही प्रूव होता है स्ट्रक्चर 2 से. क्लियर? Okay, so here we are having another example, that is of CO3, that is of carbonate ion. Resonance in the carbonate ion. Okay, so let us see the resonating structures over here. When you are seeing this resonating structure, you will find that oxygen, again, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 negative charge is given over here, right? So here it is double bond and here it is single bond. Okay, so once this double bond is shifted over here, तो ये नेगेटिव चार्ज जो है वो कहाँ चला जाएगा, ये वाले ऑक्सीजन पे, in order to complete its octet. Okay, why? Because it is having -2 charge. Okay, so -2 charge जो था वो माइनस ये निकालने के लिए, -2 charge means what? It is having one electron extra, right? One electron extra. सो उसको प्रॉपर करने के लिए क्या किया, यहाँ पे शेयरिंग ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन कर दिया. दैट इज ये डबल बॉन्ड शिफ्ट होके ये कार्बन और ऊपर वाले ऑक्सीजन के बीच में आ गया. So when this has been shifted here, at that time what will happen? This negative charge will come down. Okay, so here you can see that negative charge has come down over here. Okay, similar way what will happen now, double bond is upside. Okay, so in order to remove this negative charge, ये bond हम shift कर रहे हैं down. Okay, so carbon and down double bond हो जाएगा, right? So ये double bond हो गया तो minus charge कहाँ चला गया, ऊपर. Okay, so here also you can see the resonating structure, all the structures are same. Okay, and that's why the middle structure is taken into consideration. Okay, where the negative charges are below and double bond is in between carbon and the upper oxygen. Okay, so I'm reading this. The single Lewis structure based on the presence of the two single bonds and one double bond between the carbon and oxygen atom is inadequate to represent the molecule accurately, as it represents unequal bond. According to the experiment findings, all carbon to oxygen bonds in CO3 are equivalent. All the carbon and oxygen bonds are equivalent. Okay, कोई भी अलग bond नहीं है. Okay, therefore, the carbonate ion is best described as the resonating hybrid of the canonical forms of 1, 2 and 3 as shown below. Okay, यानी क्या, ये डबल बॉन्ड शिफ्ट होता रहता है. क्यों डबल बॉन्ड शिफ्ट होना चाहिए? Because all the carbon and oxygen bond are equal. Carbon bonded to upper oxygen, carbon bonded to left oxygen and carbon bonded to right oxygen is all the same. Okay, सो ये जो डबल बॉन्ड है, ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है कि नीचे वाले राइट वाली साइड ही होगा, कि ऊपर वाले के साथ ही होगा, या तो लेफ्ट वाले के साथ ही होगा. एंड दैट्स व्हाई इट कंटिन्यूसली मूव्स. ये डबल बॉन्ड है वो मूव करते रहता है, एंड इट इज नोन एज द resonating structure. The same resonating power you can also see in CO2.